Mm, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's start. Today's topic is effective time management with high vibrational guided meditation. So many of you must be struggling with managing the time. So let's see what it is. So it is rightly said, time and tide wait for none. An individual should understand the value of time for him to succeed in all aspects of life. People who waste time are the ones who fail to create an identity of their own. So, what is time management? Time management refers to managing time effectively so that the right time is allocated to right activities. Effective time management allows individual to assign specific time slots to activities as per their importance. Time management refers to making the best use of time as time is always limited. So time management is process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between different activities. Get it right? And you will end up working smarter, not harder, to get more done in less time, even when time is tight and pressures are high. So the highest achievers manage their time exceptionally well. The time management plays a very important role not only in organizations but also in our personal lives. Why is time most important and most powerful? Time is the most powerful force in the universe because nobody controls it. Nobody can stop it. If you make choices that make time your ally on a daily basis, then nobody can prevent the trajectory of time from benefiting you in the long run. So, we'll talk about why time is the key to success. Everybody wants to be successful. So, time plays a crucial element in being productive. Planning and spending time wisely on things and situations can help achieve one's goal, some of which can be life changing. On the other hand, time spent poorly or wasting time can lead to demotivation, an unsuccessful present and future, and self destruction. So, how to recognize and what are the symptoms of bad time management? You feel overwhelmed by everything you have to do, and you may even get that blank feeling where you can't seem to make a plan of action for what steps to follow next. You are becoming increasingly irritable and you lose your temper easily. You feel mentally and physically exhausted at the end of the day. But the minute your head hits the pillow, your thoughts bombard you and you can't get a good night's sleep. Taking care of normal things like eating seems like an inconvenience. You feel that in spite of all your work, you are unable to accomplish what you think you should. You feel self doubt and very little positive motivation. You just keep plodding away with no reward. You wish you will push people away and don't want anything to interfere with your work, but you get no pleasure out of your work. If that list, which I discussed right now, it describes you, you can't be doing your best, your most creative work. Even worse, you're not enjoying your life and you can only keep that up for so long before you snap or crackle or fall. What is the solution? Solution is time management. Why time management is important? Time management helps you to prioritize your tasks so that you ensure have enough time available to complete every project. The quality of your work increases when you are not rushing to complete it ahead of a time of a fast approaching deadline. So, what are the benefits of managing time? Less stress. Managing your time reduces your stress level, increases your confidence, better work life balance, more time freedom, greater focus, higher level of productivity, less procrastination. Things are simpler and easier, and it boosts an individual's morale and makes him more confident. And there is less distraction. So now we come to how to go about it. What are the rules of time management and how to solve this problem of managing time? So, first of all, start your day right. Have a plan for what you want to accomplish. Break tasks into reasonable units, small units. Prioritize tasks and refuse inessential tasks. Delegate, if possible, means you give the task to others who can do it. Plan time for meals, exercising, and socializing. Follow a big push with relaxation. Relax and do. There are three methods of time management. The three P's of time management: planning, prioritizing, and performing. And what are the ABCs of time management? Using an ABC list can help manage your time more efficiently and get more done by organizing tasks by importance. In an ABC list, A stands for tasks are the ones that are more urgent and important. B tasks are important but not so urgent. C tasks are neither important nor urgent. Now, what are the steps to manage time? Understand how much time you have. The first thing you need to establish is how much time you have in a day to spend, like 24 hours. Put a value on your time. From morning till night, you have to make a timetable like a small baby, like when we used to do it in school. Like that, you make a timetable of every hour or bits and pieces of hour where you can work, prioritize, means topmost, the one which is more important, then next important, then very less important. There should be a time for recreation also. Then make reasonable to-do list, what all you want to do. Be decisive, stay focused, embrace time management technology. There are many time management technology. I could have written a big lecture for a whole day, but due to constraint of time, very less I'm sharing. So you need to study more about how to manage time in a different way and whatever suits you. But generally, it is just few points: prioritize, plan, and execute. Then recognize stress. Stress also also makes you manage your time. Then do you find difficult to complete assignments on time? Remember, time once gone never comes back. जो चला गया समय वो वापस लौट के नहीं आता. Doing the right thing at the right time is an art and comes with a planning and understanding. Time management is nothing but making the best possible use of time. Individuals who adopt a planned approach finish off work on time as compared to those who just accept anything which comes their way. So, like I said before also, you should have a task plan and you should have action plan. First, prioritize, plan, and act on it. Of course, there should be some time for recreation, work-life balance should be there. Now we come to the important part. Most of the students, they have their exams on the way, and some may be going through the exams. So some time management tips for the students. So for students, I would say a little bit more about time management. Time management is nothing but managing time well and doing the right thing at the right time. It is really essential to make a timetable and do it. So some management tips for students. Create a master schedule. Use an agenda, what you want to do it. Eliminate all the distractions, what you feel that they are distracting. Set goals for each study session. So many of the aspirants are there who are appearing in competitive exams. For them also this applies. Not only for students, it applies for all the people who are appearing for different competitive exams also. So set goals for each study session. Start working on assignments early. You must be attending classes. You must be getting assignment. Do it. Plan it and finish the assignment on time. Make a project plan and work on one thing at a time and study in shorter bursts. Set a goal for yourself, know what you want to achieve in life. Take a pen and paper and write down where you want to see yourself in 5 years from now. Setting an objective for yourself gives you a sense of direction where you are going. Then organize your study space. It should not be cluttered. Plan your studies, understand what all subjects are important and need to be done first. Go through your syllabus carefully. Find out weightage of each subject and prepare a task plan accordingly. Difficult for subject first, then less difficult and easier subject. Jot down all subjects you think you should be covered in a single day against a time slot. That is what I was telling, to prepare a timetable. Make sure you cover important topics first and then come to the easier one. Beginning your day with something which is not important is a sheer waste of time. Then tick off the subject you have already completed. Give yourself a pat. I have done it. So remember, self-motivation is one of the greatest tools for success. Another thing, avoid munching while studying. You can eat fresh fruits, salads, rather than all those fast foods like pizza, burgers, wafers, and all that. Why? Because they make you sleepy and also add on to your weight. Do a self-analysis of yourself. There is no harm in writing your weaknesses. Understand in which all areas you need to work hard. Ignoring difficult subjects is of no use. You have to do anyway. Assign extra time to critical subjects. Some subjects are very essential and very difficult. You have to give extra time. Be logical. Remove all sources of distraction from your study zone. For example, magazines, comics, novels, CDs, video games. They should not be in your room. Studying and watching television simultaneously is nothing but a waste of time. Do include some time for relaxation as well. No individual can study continuously at a stretch. One needs to relax and unwind. Assign some time for revision as well. Revision is essential and it makes you perfect. Nowadays, This point is very, very important. Do not go for long calls during your study time. One needs to set his or her priorities. Understand what is more important for you. Remember, you will have ample time to catch up with all your friends once you clear your entrance exam or any kind of exam. Or you can be in your dream business school, or you can be in dream college, or you may be following your dreams of becoming a doctor, engineer, and other streams. Make sure your study space is well lit and ventilated. It is essential to choose the right time for studies. So studies are no joke. Preparing for exam is no joke. It requires focus, concentration, and planning. Prefer studying in the morning hours with less or no disturbances. Most of the students nowadays I see they are studying at night. Why? Because there is less disturbances. So, is time management the key to success? Yes, time management is. It is an important key to lead a successful and as well as less stressful life. Successful people in the world attributes their success to effective time management activities, which they do in their routine life. So I hope that students as well as professionals, they must have followed what the importance of time management. A few things I would like to add, that it is not only important for professionals and students, it is important for a person who is at home, like retired people, like housewives. They are staying at home. They also need to follow this time management schedule. For example, a housewife has to get their children ready for the school. If they don't follow this time management, their children would be able to go to school on time. So it is very essential that a housewife should also follow this rule, this time management rules. Then retired people, they need to follow a particular schedule of managing time from morning till night so that they can take care of their health and their routine. Otherwise, what will happen? They will go into depression. I see most of the people, they are unable to cope with the post-retired life. They are unable to manage their life. So they need to keep on working how to set up a routine after retirement, because they don't have to go to the office. So morning they can get up, prioritize their health, and then eating, and then again health issues, or helping the children, or helping their soulmates. So many things are there. Then recreation and pursuing their hobbies, because they have to keep themselves occupied as well as active. So this is very, very important. Manage their time, prioritize, focus what they want in life. So I feel time management is essential for each and everyone on this earth who are living their life in some way or other. So let's come. Meditation. So everybody ready for meditation? Should I start? I don't hear anything. I think so. You went off to another level.
Yes,
You need to focus. Very good. Perfect.
Thank you.
So this is a program for your mind, that you will have more control over mind. Your time, most of us, including myself, have a natural tendency to procrastinate, delaying the work, and get sidetracked. So we have to recognize that we have to learn ways to discipline ourselves to get more accomplished in less time. So you can be more active. So relax yourself. You can listen to this meditation for several days and practice it. You will be able to come out of this and have a better ideas to manage your time. So, and become more productive. Relax yourself, sit and lie down, sit or lie down comfortably, where you won't be disturbed. Your eyes are closed, shut till I say open your eyes. Your feet are relaxed. Your knees are relaxed. Your lower body is completely relaxed. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Breathe in and breathe out as you relax your lower body. Breathe in and breathe out. Your stomach is relaxed. Your chest is relaxed. Breathe in and breathe out very slow and slow. Your shoulders are relaxed and drooped down. Your hands are relaxed. Your fingers are completely relaxed. Your neck is relaxed. Your jaws are relaxed and dropped down. Your cheekbones are relaxed. Your eyes are relaxed. And they are closed shut till I say open your eyes. Your forehead is relaxed. You are completely and totally relaxed. You focus on my voice and only my voice. All other sounds in the background will bring you deeper and deeper into your consciousness. You are completely relaxed. You can hear only and only my voice. Now, imagine or visualize the most beautiful place outside in nature, a beautiful forest, a beautiful garden full of trees. It is completely safe and protected. The garden is surrounded by forest and sun is shining through it. Beautiful sun. Clear blue sky with soft, puffy white clouds in the sky. The weather is warm and you are enjoying the gentle sunlight, warming and relaxing your muscles. Feel the sunlight, the warm sunlight on your body. Relax. Your mind is relaxed. You're feeling wonderful, momentum. You grow and expand so that all your cares, problems, and concerns just drift away, drift far away. Imagine the sunlight is melting away all the tension and tightness away from your head. The sunlight is melting all the tension around your scalp, your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, and your jaw. Sunlight is melting away all the tension in your neck, and the back of the neck. Now this warm sunlight is on your shoulder, and as you enjoy this sunlight, all the problems seem to drift away, and you allow yourself to just melt into deepest level of relaxation. You can find all the way deep inside. It feels so good to relax, to let go, and feel so peaceful, so calm. You feel so wonderful as this wave of relaxation moves into your chest and stomach, loosening all these muscles and feeling the soothing relaxation. It melts away all the tensions and tightness in your all the way from the upper down to the lower. Enjoy the sunlight melting away all your tension in your arm. Now move down into your hips and continue down to the toes. Your full body is covered with warm sunlight, very warm and gentle. You feel like you are floating and content. Your body and mind is very happy. You are just letting go. Feeling is so good while you relax. You are relaxed. Just allow your mind to accept following suggestions that are helpful to you so that you can be more in charge of your time and reach your goal more quickly as you are listening. Just imagine yourself practicing the actions in your mind now. In the past, you have written down your important goals, perhaps a few times, perhaps on some sheets of paper, some post-it notes, or maybe while texting them. Now, based on these goals, you keep or list the priorities. You keep or list of priorities and action steps. You like to review these lists of to make sure that your daily tasks are in line towards moving you forward towards your goal. And you base your to-do list on your goals and priorities. You start a new habit of making a revised list at the end of each workday. You move anything you did not accomplish on the new list if you decide that it is still important. Now, you add new tasks that have come up that need to be completed. And you realize by taking just a few minutes to plan you will save at least 1 or 2 hours or more. Take a few minutes to plan. You will save 1 or 2 hours or more. The next day, you make your list by putting the most important goals on top. And you add which tasks, when completed, will have the biggest impact on moving you closer to your goal. You also ask yourself, is there anything that is not important that you can drop off the list? Altogether, if so, you drop it. Then you ask, is there anything that I don't have to do myself? Then I can delegate to someone else. If so, you delegate it. You decide what is the critical item from the to-do list. You make a decision that you will start with this most important task in the morning before you leave. Before you leave, you clean up your work area and have everything ready that you will need to get started on this task as soon as you come into the office, wherever that may be. Tomorrow you remember the 18-20 rule, where 20% of your tasks are responsible for 80% of your success. And you are learning to distinguish between what is truly important and what is not. You ask yourself what is really important. You are very clear about what tasks are your top priority and you always do them first and you were careful not to get sidetracked with the busy work. And you remember that in the past, when you focused on the little task and avoided the important, that it only seemed like you are, you were getting a lot done that you realize now. You realize now that the less important tasks do not significantly move you towards your goals, and you resist temptation to clear up the little tasks first, and you tell yourself the little things can always wait. And you know that completing one or two key tasks is more important, more productive than completing 10 smaller, less important tasks. So you find a way to get started and push forward. And you stay focused on the top 20% of your tasks, the ones that will move you much closer towards your goals. You always find ways to get the most important things done first. And you recognize that the most important tasks are the ones that you might tend to procrastinate on if you let yourself, when you find yourself avoiding an important task. You are honest with yourself and figure out what might be holding you back from diving in. Is it perhaps a lack of confidence? Is it a lack of skill? Is it perhaps too overwhelming? Well, the creative part of you love to figure out how you can just do it anyway. So you find clever ways to make yourself do it. You could decide to give yourself a reward. When you complete it, you can set up a meeting with the colleague to brainstorm ideas. If it's an area that you are not skilled in, you could ask someone for help or you could sign up for a class. You could find ways to make job easier by breaking up into smaller tasks and you realize that work will expand to fill the time available, get it done. So you find ways to give yourself a deadline and you mark them on your calendar or you tell someone you will have it done for them by a certain day. You block out time to do your important task and you save the little things like answering email listening to the news or listening to Facebook or chatting with colleagues or surfing the internet or returning non-urgent calls for later in the day. You block out a time so that you can focus on your work and limit distractions. You close your door and turn off your phone and close your email, and you discipline yourself to start doing the most important task first each day. When the thought of doing something less important enters your mind, you think first things first. Like other successful people, you are learning to delay gratification by focusing on the future you want to create. You know that unsuccessful people focus on now or immediate gratification. They take breaks and chat with colleagues a little too long and just do the minimum to get by. And these are the people who tend to be unhappy with their lives. You, on the other hand, are always focused on the long term, and therefore you create more and more success in your life. You focus on what is most important. The bigger picture, you do whatever it takes to get things done and move forward each day. You take care of yourself and you realize that it is important to take care of your body and get and you get enough sleep each night. You take at least one full day off each week and you make time to exercise and you eat healthy food and you limit your alcohol and sugar and fight fat from your diet. And people love to talk and will take up your time if you let them. So you kindly set boundaries with others and you can let people know about the blocks of time when you request not to be disturbed. So when people call or stop by and you are in the middle of something important, you can let them know how much time you have. For example, you could say, I only have 10 minutes. That would be enough time. Would you like to set up another time to talk when you think about how you spend your time during the work hours and after work hours? Are there any things that you really don't want to do? Sometimes we feel obligated to keep attending meetings or activities that really aren't that important to us. So you review how you want to spend your time. Do you make any changes that are needed? And you use your in between time productively. You can listen to audiobooks while driving or while you are working out. You can. You can remember to bring a book with you wherever you go so that when you have to sit and wait, you will have something productive to do. Whenever you fly, you can bring things to read, work on, listen to at airport. On plane, listen. As I say, following statements, imagine that you are saying them to yourself at the same time. My time is valuable. I respect my time and expect others to do the same. I recognize the value of being here and now give my full attention to my current task. I recognize I prefer productive times of the day and set my schedule accordingly. I recognize my preferred work style and arrange my schedule accordingly. I look for ways to save time. I invest in tools that help me save time. I ask myself which task is really important. I create each day I dive into most important task first. I think first. I think first things first, and I take charge of my schedule. I know the little things can wait, and I drop the unimportant things off my list. I delegate when I can, the creative part done. I stay focused on my goals. I say no to things that are not important. I block out time from my important tasks and I use my time effectively and make I make time to sleep and relax and have fun. I eat healthy and find time to exercise. I take time to enjoy the success. I create. I take charge of my life. I do what I need to do no matter what. I focus. I focus on getting the results I want. I break larger tasks into smaller steps. I am learning ways to motivate myself. I always have time to do the most important things. I look for the solution to every problem. I am creating and getting things done. I say no to anything that is not important. I have a do it now attitude. I take charge of my time. I am focused and persistent and consistent. They persevere until it gets done. I keep the end result in mind. I practice my new success habit every day. I get more and more done each day. I imagine my successful future. I daydream about achieving my goals. Now you can feel these statements being firmly embedded in your subconscious mind, where they will grow stronger and stronger every day. Now, in a few moments, I'm going to bring you back to your slowly and slowly. Wriggle your toes. You are refreshed, energized, and motivated. You are aware of your body. Move your hand a little bit. Now, you can manage your time effectively. You can get more and more done than last time for achieving phenomenal results than the work that you do and feeling refreshed, fantastic. Slowly and slowly, you are feeling very alert. Come to your eyes, slowly and slowly. Open your eyes. So, you can do this meditation as often as you can, at least daily, so that all these affirmations which I have told you, it is embedded in your subconscious level, and you can work better to manage your time effectively and productively. So all of you, are you back to your room and back to this session? Do you want to say something?
Yes, thank you, Nupurji, for a wonderful meditation. It was really very calming and also got a lot of clarity. Like,
Very good. It is. It helps you in your time management. Do you feel so?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Any other questions?
Thank you, Nupur ji.
Yes.
बस
Neelabji?
मैं ये कह रही थी कि किसी की स्नोरिंग की बहुत ज्यादा मतलब साउंड मेरे को डिस्टर्ब कर रही थी, ओवरलैपिंग करती है जैसे मेडिटेशन में somebody
हाँ.
was snoring or it was just affecting my conscious brain, subconscious.
क्या साउंड डिस्टर्ब करती है?
Snoring. Somebody was sleeping, snoring. This session.
That's good. They have gone into their, trance, deep trance.
The sound was disturbing me, overlapping the meditation.
Next time we will take care and we will mute all. No problem at all. Yes, but otherwise, could you, benefit from this meditation? Any thing that you do?
I can't concentrate on the meditation.
No problem. I will redo the meditation and send it to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So, anyone else? I think so. Everyone is in deep trance. So, should we end this session?